Beckham. And here's Owen. And shot a goal! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Decent looking ball. And passed massively! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. Bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And Owen! Back of the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Terrible error, duly punished.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. كيف حالكم يا اخوان؟ ان شاء الله انكم بخير. اهلا وسهلا فيكم معنا مقطع جديد للعبة بيس 2021 موبايل. طبعا يا اخوان زي ما شفتوا من عنواننا اليوم معنا يا اخوان مباراتين راح نلعبهن احنا وياكم ضد الهاتف او ضد النظام ضد التلفون يعني. بس قبل ما نروح يا اخوان لمقطعنا ومبارياتنا اليوم، يا ريت تدعمونا لايك واشتراك في القناة. يلا يا حبايب القلب، ما ظل اشي عن 2000 مشترك بإذن الله، عشان يا اخوان ما نطول عليكم على مقطعنا على طول. طبعا بنيجي يا اخوان لهون على الايفنت الخاص هذا يا جماعة. تشكيلتي الجميع بيعرفها يا اخوان، ما تغير عليها اي اشي، بس بدنا نجيب لنا يا اخوان مدافع نخليه على الاقل بديل يا جماعة. نجيب يا اخوان رومانيولي بدل ميسي يا اخوان، ما بلاعبه كثير. خلينا نلعب يا اخوان مباراة ونبحث عن خصم. فريقنا جيد وضدنا فريق جيد ايضا. وليفر كان يا اخوان ماضي اخضر فوضعه راح يكون كويس. خلينا نلعب اوين كمان. محمد صلاح مكان خلت. شوف التشكيل ضدنا يا جماعة، تشكيل جيد نوعا ما يا اخوان. بتمنى لكم مشاهدة ممتعة، لا تنسونا من اللايك والاشتراك حبايب القلب. فرجة ممتعة بإذن الله.
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Beckham. And here's Owen. And shot a goal! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Havertz. Not very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Kimmich. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Kimmich tries lifting it over, and it's got through. Decent looking ball. And pass massively! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Steered forward, neatly flicked on. Owen has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it forward. Has a hit! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Chance to break. And he's going long. He's got through. And he's on his way. He's gone for it. And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Bruin goes short. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separator.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Terrible error, duly punished. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Park Ji-sung tries to get it for Lewandowski!
Lewandowski clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. Speculative strike.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Crowd calling for him to shoot. Robertson. De Bruyne, Kimmich, De Bruyne, Park Ji-sung, De Bruyne, good ball, it tries a shot! Ronaldinho. Cafu. De Bruyne has created 1 goal already. And here's Lewandowski. He's got them, he's had a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Kimmich. De Bruyne, Havertz, and it's Cancelo. Rijkaard looks one over. Well positioned to make that interception. Going through. Oh, and Owen! It's off target and by quite a way.
Owen really drove at the heart of that defence. Decisive, quick, but not clinical.
Time for a change in personnel. Havertz. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Inzaghi. There's no flag. Receives it in a Beckham! And that has been clubbed away. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. And time is up. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
زي ما شفتوا يا اخوان، هاي كانت مباراتنا الاولى. يعني للامانة كانت مباراة جيدة، وخصوصا للحارس. يعني اوليفر كان يعني ابدع في هاي المباراة، وأوين كمان يا اخوان المهاجم متربص في منطقة الجزاء. يعني يا اخوان كانت مباراة مميزة، وانتصرنا فيها بنتيجة 3 أهداف مقابل هدف واحد. خلينا يا اخوان نلعب كمان مباراة احنا وياكو. والآن بدنا نغير في مركز الدفاع، عندنا بعض التغييرات يا جماعة. هيك يا اخوان مكان فييرا حطينا رومانيولي. خلينا نجربه في هاي المباراة. شوف التشكيل اللي ضدنا يا جماعة، تشكيل جيد نوعا ما او الى مميزة. بتمنى لكم مشاهدة ممتعة بالمباراة الثانية ان شاء الله.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, which has a pop! Varane knocks it away, and the counter is on. Ronaldinho. It's Inzaghi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Ronaldinho. And it's Van Basten. And he's cut it out. It's gone a long way up and away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
To meet it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pull it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's not going to make it. De Bruyne collects the ball from behind. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. And it's Luis Suarez. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Oh, good bullet! And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the first half is done. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now?
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, and De Bruyne! He just whacks it away. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And here's Van Basten. Inzaghi! Oh, that is very close.
Filippo Inzaghi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gundogan. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Messi, and the weighted pass. Bullet. Now it's Inzaghi. Just brushed off the ball there. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Modric plays it forward. Modric clears it out of harm's way. Gundogan. And Messi! It's in! Finally the breakthrough! Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Morientes! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
He's got options out wide. De Bruyne can't get the better of his opposite number.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's bounced out! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So he's gone for it! Varane attempts a clearance. He'll have a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Massive leap! not the best of headers. To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Gundogan over to the left. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
يا اخوان، وزي ما شفتوا مباراتنا الثانية يعني للأسف انه يعني سددنا تسديدات كثيرة يا اخوان، وللأسف ما قدرنا نحصل ولا حتى اي هدف. الحارس ما يجنن يا اخوان، حارس اي سي ميلان الجديد يعني ابدع يا اخوان. للأمان اللعبة اذا بدها ما تخليكيش تسجل اهداف ما بتسجلش. يعني يا اخوان سددت تسديدات كثيرة جدا وكبيرة جدا، وجميع انواع الفرص يا اخوان ضاعت، بس لانه كونامي ما بدها يا جماعة اني اسجل هدف. في مباريات بتحسها هيك يا جماعة، فيعني للأسف خسرنا فيها 2-0. وهذا بالنسبة يا اخوان لمقطعنا اليوم. بتمنى اذا عجبكم المقطع والمباراتين اللي لعبناهن لايك واشتراك في القناة، ونلتقي في فيديو اخر ان شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.